We now move into the last session for this event before we move into the felicitation ceremony. This is on the topic non-surgical hearing aid. We have our speakers here with us this evening. Raman R and Lakshmanan R, Director, Backyard Creators. They build innovative tech to solve medical and social problems. Their goal is to create an impact on billions of lives through their innovation by 2030. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome onto the stage Raman R and Lakshmanan R.
Good evening, everyone. I am audible. So we are Raman and Lakshman from Startup Backyard Creators. We have completed our undergraduation from what? Oh, so you were not able to hear us for a few seconds and you become worried. Now imagine around the world the millions of children. Thank you. Millions of children who could not hear for entire their life. We are aspired to hear, remove their silence in their life. So we are Raman and Lakshman. We have completed our undergraduation last year from Madurai in electronical communication branch. So before going to the subject like why backyard creators? What the purpose of backyard creators? So one day we saw the children on our street. He's more hyperactive. We both thought like he has autism. So we asked her mother, what the problem with the children? She told like he have a hearing loss. So us like you all, we both shocked and we asked the mother, why you are not treated? He is so young, 2.5-year-old only. There are lots of hearing aids are available in the market. Sometimes our government will also provide a free hearing aids. Why you are not treated? That the time the mom told the children have a congenital specific hearing loss. The available solution are high cost and risk involved in those solutions. That the day we feel both bad and we move to our regular life. Post 4 months, we met her mother. They have sold their hard-earned house on our street and they are treating with the implant for 1 year. Post that also, no one in the family is satisfied with the solution because no one in the family are using the smartphone, and if the children go to any heavy metals, the external electrode get attached. Like that, the lots of problem involved in that solution. So that the time we and Raman become more emotion because while we are studying second year, we become more emotion while seeing in front of those incidents. So we came to know that with the emotion we cannot do nothing. So that the time we and Raman came together and decided we need to make our emotion into action. That's how Backyard Creators was created. So for the children who born with a hearing loss, the only available solution across the world is hearing aid implantation. So you may see lots of hearing devices available in the market, like which placed behind the ear, which goes into the ear. But all this for partially. So we are talking about the children who born with a hearing loss. For them, the one and only solution available across the world is hearing aid implantation. But it has many challenges. Mainly, a hearing aid implantation need to do an open skull surgery and they need to place a magnified electrode inside the skull to enable hearing. So it has many disadvantages, as I mentioned. Mainly, it's very, very expensive. It can cost up to 10 lakhs per implant. So imagine like like all of us have a visual problem, so we are wearing a specs. So imagine like to treat our visual problems, we need to do a surgery, we need to have some internal electrode to be placed inside your eye, and it costs 10 lakhs. How accessible it is? So it is not only a cost problem, it is also have a very risky medical procedure. During an implantation, it may even cause a brain infection, nerve damage, and even facial paralysis. So, post the implantation, is the problem solved? No. Post the implantation also, the children have to lead a restrictive lives. Like for example, on taking an MRI, they have a restrictions. They cannot do adventure sports. Fortunately, we are talking about the sports previously. So they cannot do adventure sports as they are carrying electrode inside the skull, and they cannot do adventure sports, and they need to do this surgery within 8 years. So like this, it's a restrictions associated post the implantation also. Is there a small population? No. Globally, 1.7 million children are born with this specific congenital hearing loss every year. So in our country, 100,000 children are born with a congenital hearing loss every year. 90% of them never get treated because of a high risk and cost associated with an existing solutions. So from there we have find a gap with the hard work of 2.5 years of research and development. After met a lots of stakeholders like ENT doctor, audiologist, sound engineer, professionals who are working on a hearing aid technology. Finally, we have come up with the 35th version of our device called Impulse. So Impulse is the world's first non-surgical hearing device. Thank you. For congenital hearing loss patients. So no more parents need to drill their children's skull for hearing. We are a perfect, affordable and alternative to a surgery. There is no risk while using our product, like they can place big in the ear and they can start hearing. They can still take life-saving diagnostic services such as MRI, and they can use a smartphone. And it's like highly competitive price, like we are providing less than 10% of traditional implants. So as I mentioned, our product is look like this. There is nothing need to be go inside your skull. So we just need to place behind this like this, and they can start hearing. So now how it will work? So our technology uses a proprietary method of stimulating the sensory neurons of the cochlea. We are providing electromagnetic stimulation directly to the cochlea, an inner or organ, which stimulate the neurons of the cochlea. By doing that, we are making them hear without having the implantations. So I know that you all have a very big question mark in front of you. Like, is it validated with any people? For example, we have successfully validated with 50 plus patients with highly professional medical professionals. Like, our technology has been validated with the ENT doctor called Dr. Milan Kritane, a highly awarded ENT surgeon of India who done a 3,000 plus cochlear implant surgeries in India. So we know that we both there is two young kids coming and claiming that they are going to provide alternate approach to a gold standard solution, which is available for last 60 years. So we are backed by one of a highly awarded ENT surgeon in India who co-create our technology for our product development. And post providing our device, we are also providing them a continuous speech therapy to recognize the sounds that they are hearing for a first time. Because hearing and learnings are both a different thing. Hearing we are providing through our non-surgical solution, and also by providing a continuous speech therapy to them, we are also enable them to speak. Because all these children are unable to speak also, because they cannot hear anything from the birth. So while we are working towards providing hearing for them and providing speech therapy to them, we are enable them to speak also. So and our work got features in multiple medias, and we are not in R&D phase, we are not in a paper stage, we are not in a design phase. We have built a technology, we have patented, and we have proved this technology with 50 plus kids. So here is a video how we are impacting their lives.
Sunda, क्या Abdul.
Say, you might notice the children said book. From the birth, he doesn't hear a single word, and also he doesn't speak. While using our device for a first time from their birth, we are enable them to hear through our device, and also by providing a continuous speech therapy, we are also enable them to speak. So this is how we are impacting their life through our technology. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, NASCOM team, for the wonderful opportunity. Thank you for Tilak, sir. Thank you. Thank you for transcripting our work. So she knows how value it is. I think
Thank
in
you,
the
ma'am.
best person in the room.
I'd like to thank both Raman and Lakshmanan. Request Sakshi from NASCOM to present them with a small token of appreciation.
Ma'am, currently our prototype cost up to 50,000, ma'am. The BOM cost. Yes, ma'am. And
Thank
we are
you.
still looking forward for all your inputs on a product development, customer and market.
Even we are looking forward to embed your memory chip into our sound processor, ma'am.
Thank you.